August 23, 1942. Stalingrad, Soviet Union. The sky over the Volga River is filled with aircraft. German Heinkel bombers roar overhead, their engines shaking the ground below. Bomb bay doors open. Seconds later, the city erupts. Explosions tear through apartment blocks, factories, and schools. Firestorms race down streets. The air fills with smoke, brick dust, and screams. By nightfall, much of Stalingrad is burning. Tens of thousands of civilians are dead. This is how the Battle of Stalingrad begins. In the summer of 1942, Nazi Germany is at the height of its power. Hitler launches a massive offensive into southern Russia, seeking the oil fields of the Caucasus, fuel essential to sustaining the war. Standing in the way is a long industrial city stretched along the Volga River, Stalingrad. It is a vital transport hub, a center of Soviet arms production, and it bears Stalin's name. For Hitler, capturing it would be both a strategic and symbolic victory. For Stalin, losing it is unthinkable. Both sides commit fully. Neither will retreat. After the bombing, German Sixth Army units advance, expecting a broken enemy. Instead, they enter a nightmare. The destruction has turned Stalingrad into a maze of rubble and ruins. Streets are blocked, buildings are shattered but still defensible. Tanks struggle to maneuver. Visibility is limited to a few meters. The battle collapses into close-quarters combat. The Germans call it Rattenkrieg, rat war. Fighting takes place room by room, floor by floor. A single staircase can become a killing ground. Grenades are thrown through doorways. Rifles fire at point-blank range. Bayonets, knives, even shovels are used when ammunition runs out. Snipers dominate the battlefield. Among them is Soviet marksman Vasily Zaitsev, whose deadly accuracy spreads fear through German ranks. A single shot echoes through the ruins, and another soldier falls. There are no front lines, only constant danger. Factories become fortresses. At the Red October steelworks and the tractor factory, Soviet defenders fight among twisted machinery and collapsed roofs. Tanks roll directly off production lines into combat, sometimes without radios or proper sights. If disabled, they become stationary bunkers, still firing. Buildings change hands multiple times in a day. The dead are pushed aside because there is nowhere else to put them. Across the Volga, Soviet reinforcements continue to arrive under constant bombardment. Many never make it ashore. Those who do are issued a rifle, sometimes without ammunition, and sent straight into combat. They are told there is no land beyond the Volga. Retreat is forbidden. As autumn fades, winter approaches. Temperatures drop rapidly. Snow begins to fall on shattered rooftops and frozen bodies. German soldiers, still equipped for summer warfare, suffer terribly. Weapons freeze, engines fail, frostbite spreads, food grows scarce. The wounded freeze before they can bleed out. Hunger weakens men faster than bullets. By October, German forces control most of the city, but at an enormous cost. The Sixth Army is exhausted, overstretched, and dangerously exposed. Its flanks are held by Axis allies with limited equipment. German commander General Friedrich Paulus requests permission to withdraw. Hitler refuses. Stalingrad must be taken. On November 19, 1942, the Soviets strike back. Under the cover of fog and snow, thousands of Soviet artillery pieces open fire on the German flanks north and south of the city.
Romanian units are overwhelmed within hours. Soviet tanks surge forward across the steppe. The attack is swift, decisive. By November 23rd, Soviet forces meet west of Stalingrad. The German Sixth Army is encircled. More than 300,000 Axis troops are trapped. Paulus urges an immediate breakout. Hitler orders the army to stand fast. He promises supplies by air. The promise cannot be kept. Winter tightens its grip. Temperatures plunge below -30 degrees Celsius. The Luftwaffe delivers only a fraction of the supplies needed. Food runs out. Horses are slaughtered, then dogs, then rats. Disease spreads. Frostbite claims fingers, toes, limbs. Men collapse where they stand. Still, surrender is forbidden. In January 1943, the Red Army launches its final assault. Thousands of artillery guns pound the shrinking German pocket. Buildings collapse, cellars become tombs. German resistance disintegrates into isolated groups of starving soldiers. On January 30th, 1943, Hitler promotes Paulus to field marshal, a clear signal that surrender is unacceptable. Paulus understands the message, but there is no army left to save. On February 2nd, 1943, German forces in Stalingrad surrender. The battle is over. The German Sixth Army has ceased to exist. The cost is staggering, an estimated 2 million casualties, killed, wounded, missing, or captured. Over 1 million Soviet soldiers, hundreds of thousands of civilians, an entire city reduced to rubble. It is the deadliest battle in human history. Stalingrad marks a turning point in World War II. For the first time, Nazi Germany has suffered a catastrophic, irreversible defeat. The myth of invincibility is shattered. From this moment on, the Wehrmacht will fight largely on the defensive in the east, retreating step by brutal step towards Berlin. Stalingrad is remembered not for sweeping maneuvers or rapid victories. It is remembered for endurance, for sacrifice, for the human cost of total war. It was not just a battle. It was hell on earth.